One of my favorite parts of gardening is really being able to take something that I've seen lying around, whether it's at a scrapyard, whether it's just lying around in my garden, and coming up with something that I can recreate it and repurpose it, give it a new meaning and give it a real good place. And today I have found this baby that was actually from my late uncle's garden. It's a beautiful old farm gate. What am I going to do with it? First off, I have got 2 droppers. Now you can use metal droppers, you can use wooden droppers. I like these because they're plastic coated and they last for a lifetime. And then I've got the said gate over here. I'm going to pop the droppers in and then attach the gate to the droppers so that it's standing vertical. So instead of this beautiful veggie garden being on one level, we're going to make it go on another level. So all we need to do is get the center of the bed and let's get this baby in. Okay, that should do it. We're going to take the gate and I'm going to pop the gate literally in between the buxus hedge. It's not imperative, but I just want to hold it while I move it so I don't hurt the buxus. Nice. And there we go. And then I've got the best DIY article that was ever invented, cable ties. Simply love them. And all we're going to do is take the cable ties and attach it to our little droppers. A couple here and a couple there. There we go. Let's just cut off all these bits to make it look nice and neat. Nice and secure. I'm happy. Let's go and do the prep and show you what we're going to put on this gorgeous gate. All right, guys, so the gate is up and let's get down to the plant part, which is the fun part. First thing I want to do is I want to get my potting soil mixture ready. And of course, I'm going to pimp it and I'm going to add in some coconut husk and 2 small spadefuls of the organic pellets and the same of bone meal. And we're going to mix it all up. Oh, so cute. And that is the stuff of millionaires. And everybody needs a bit of colour in their life, so why not add something that's really funky? I just love these. I mean, the pink, the lime green, and the blue just are so cute. And I've got a drill with a nice drill bit that's got the pointed end because it makes life a whole lot easier. So it's a wooden drill bit, in fact. And all I'm going to do is take the pot and all I'm going to do is drill 2 holes in it, because what we're going to do is take that, put the cable tie through it, and then attach that to our gate. Folks, leave a nice gap between the 2 here. Don't do it too close because in time then that could actually just split. So leave a nice even gap between there, probably about 2 centimeters. Let's just do our others nice and easy, get them done and let them prep. Cool, done. Now we're going to take the cable ties and we're literally going to thread it through the one side. There we go. And through there. So we're going to do that to all the little pots and get them ready for hanging. This is ready. Now we can get to the planting. So what I'm going to do is I've got a few nice plants here that I'm kind of lacking in the veggie garden. So it's going to work really nicely on that little vertical thing. I've got some sweet basil. I've got some lovely butter lettuce. The red cos, which is probably one of the nicest, sweetest lettuce. Some parsley, because you can never have enough. And I've got a lovely red basil. Right, so I've got my pot, cable tie in, standard planting procedure, bit of gravel at the bottom. All right, pop in a little bit of our gorgeous mixture. And I'm going to start with, because it's a green pot, I'm going to use the red lettuce. And 1 in a pot is fine. Guys, don't fill it all the way to the top, because remember, when you're watering, you want the water to sit here and then drain through. So let's go with another one of these babies. Basil in here. And when you're transplanting basil, folks, see the roots going round and round and round. Just open them up a little bit, because these guys kind of become brainwashed and just carry on going round and round. And you'll see typically with parsley, it does that as well. So 1 little basil in here. And remember, your sweet basil, never let it flower. Sweet basil, when it's flowered, it dies because it's an annual. However, the red basil that I've got here can flower because it's a perennial. So know the difference, please. And if you're not sure, ask around. Okay, that little baby there ready to go. And then our drainage pebbles. And I mean, here you can go wild. Oregano could do, little rosemary. Ah, here we go. See, parsley going round and round and round. Just open it up there. There we go. And let's pop this little baby in here. Okay, in goes our perennial basil. Isn't it gorgeous, man? And I think we should be good to go. We've got all our pots. Let's get to that beautiful gate and let's pop these guys on. All right, folks, so here we've got our little herb pots, and now it's simply a matter of attaching them wherever you feel like it. So we literally just take the little boy and go to a little piece of the gate and cable tie it on. It's as simple as that. And that's what I love about this project. And there's our first one up. Let's put one over here. Okay, and let's go with some pink. And we're going to pop him underneath this guy so that when we water it, the water will run through from here, run through and into here. And we're going to try and save it and catch it. And then it's just recycling as well. There we go. And my last one, my perennial basil. It's going to go right here. Right. Last thing to do, cut off the bits. There we go, guys. Neatened off at the back. All we've got to do now is just clean up our pots, give them a good watering, and our herbs are ready to grow and be beautiful. And that was so much fun.